So we have to wait until it opens up. The gas is released. If the gas doesn't release, it's poisonous.
Can I eat this raw?
Some people do eat it raw.
Am I some people right now?
I'm not.
I'm not either.
Let's go. Holy shit.
In our last Caribbean series, I experienced culinary extremes in the Bahamas.
Yes! He's got like 3 of them!
Now, I'm heading just a few hundred miles away to a different world. Welcome to Jamaica. With a population of under 3 million, Jamaica is pound for pound one of the most iconic countries in the world. Famous for their athletic prowess, their music, and best of all, their food. Food here goes well beyond jerk chicken. It's the fruits.
It looks like something you would find from Avatar.
The spices.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, man.
And even the species you've never seen before. And I'm here to see it all. Today, our food journey starts in the country's capital, Kingston.
My man, Matt,
Oh, go on.
we're in Jamaica.
We're there, yeah.
I can't believe it. We're doing it.
Yeah, man, we're doing it.
Joining me on this Jamaican journey, Matt Robinson. Online, he goes by Jamaican Food Boss.
It's a Jamaican drop pork.
He's a tour guide turned YouTuber, showing the best foods this country has to offer.
We're little, but we're talawa, is what we said. Meaning that we're small, but we carry a lot of weight behind us.
I have no doubt about that. There's a lot I'm going to learn during this trip. Right now, we have our first meal. This is breakfast.
This is a popular soup in Jamaica, consisting of jerk seasonings, local herbs, veggies, and 2 underutilized animal parts, chicken feet and cow skin.
Wow. It's savory, it's spicy. You just feel the spice right here on the back of your throat. Ooh, it's real hot though, right? I can't do it.
Go on in, man. Go on all in. Come in.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
oh, I'm not going to taste for days. Oh, that's just the COVID though. That's not from this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yam's almost creamy.
Different types of yam for the soup than roast yam.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, man. We have a lot of West African influences in our dishes. The cow skin is one of them.
So I've had it before. I mean, what I had in Nigeria was a little bit different, pretty spicy. But this one is a nice balance, like still a little chewy, a little gummy.
It's boiled out, it's not tough.
It's all about the texture, right? Oh, that's really good. Here, the chicken foot.
So
This is delicious. Yeah, it's super soft, tender, gelatinous, and it's just soaked up all this wonderful, savory, spicy broth.
Get the juice out because the broth is that good with flavor.
Oh, wow, you're so good at eating these. Man, you're like my wife. She eats chicken wings and like there's nothing left.
These are easy cuts of meat to find in Jamaica. A lot of people
Are eating that.
are eating it because we can afford it.
But this is just the start.
It's just the beginning, bro.
All right, fantastic.
Some of Jamaica's best food isn't found in high-end restaurants or resorts. It's served right here on the street side, a convenient place for locals to pull up, grab, and go.
An unusual breakfast this morning.
Our first vendor is serving up a species you'll only find here.
Jamaicans, we call it land crab.
Okay.
This is a Jamaican mud crab.
So different islands have the same species. There are different variations of them.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can do it. I got 2 for 1. What's gonna happen next?
You have to wash it off and put in some scotch bonnet and some real Jamaican seasoning.
Scotch. Oh, the pepper.
pepper.
Oh, I thought we were getting drunk.
The crabs are rinsed, then doused with warm water to push out any remaining dirt inside. This dish and the soup we tried earlier are both made by the owner of this stall, Alice.
Ma'am, good morning.
Good morning.
Happy to be here. Can you tell me, how long have you been here?
About 30 years now.
30 years.
30.
13?
30.
30.
Yeah, okay, I said 30, and then you repeated 30, so I thought I was wrong.
Alice inherited these recipes and this business from her mother-in-law, and she's kept it going ever since.
Has this area changed a lot in that time?
Yeah.
How's it changed?
Sometimes we get load and other time we don't get any crabs.
Sometimes you don't have any crabs?
Yes, cause right now a poker demand them poker it now to make we have it. Cause for them job that, cause they don't want to teeth or do nothing, so them poker the crab to make we hustle it.
Oh, my editors are never gonna be able to figure out what you're saying.
The crabs that she gets in our farm now, Jamaican crab season is during the months that have no R in it. So June, July, August, crab season.
Okay.
Yeah, man, simple.
After steam cleaning the crabs, they're moved to another pot filled with scotch bonnet peppers and scallions. Add salt, jerk seasoning, and margarine powder. The crabs boil and soak up these powerful flavors.
You have to suck out the flavor because it's cooked in a lot of seasonings with the spices of the pimento, the scallion, and everything.
Oh, that's so delicious.
Yeah, man.
This is so sweet. It's one of the sweetest crabs I've ever had.
There you go.
I want to live in this moment forever.
We'll stay in Jamaica forever.
Break off the whole claw.
Break off the whole club and you knock it with the bottle. This is traditionally how it would be done. Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
Dude,
I tell you.
I'm so happy right now.
And it's just the first stop.
Oh my goodness, I'm saying 100% honest with you. The crab itself is sweet and delicious, but the seasonings, it is so delicious. It's sweet, but it's spicy, it's savory, all at the same time. It's not a load of meat, like a big leg from a king crab, but it carries its weight.
I tell you about Jamaica, we're little but we talawa. Even the crab, it's small, but it have a lot of weight of flavor in it.
Yeah, I think this is a good omen for this trip. I'm very excited to learn more.
After all of your travels, you have to pour one out for that, man. Big up and respect.
Thank you, I have no idea what you said.
Up and down this street, you'll find staples of Kingston, timeless classics passed from generation to generation that epitomize the flavors that locals crave.
This looks incredible. What is going on here?
Just a few stalls down, a common breakfast that dates back to the 1800s.
Oh my God.
This dish comes at you in 3 phases.
Are these cucumbers?
Yeah.
Really? I usually hate cucumbers.
So do I.
First, the veggies, a combination of cucumber, tomato, onion, and thyme. Cook until the water vaporizes, then add some oil and continue simmering.
Just steamy, soft, it's so fresh, so delicious. Then here's the fish.
Phase 2, the protein, roasted saltfish that's been rehydrating for hours before finally joining the veggies.
The fish is salted in order for it to travel. That's why we hydrate it, not only to rehydrate it, but also to take some of the salt out of it.
I've had something like this before. Actually, in Myanmar, they dry fish like crazy. It reminds me of being there. It's almost like you're eating a fish jerky.
Which is why you have the roast yam with it.
Phase 3, the starch. 2 chunks of roasted yellow yam rest at the bottom of the container. Top that with the fish and veggies. This here is a specialty that Mitzi also inherited from her mother.
This is why them say Usain Bolt run so fast. When he won and got the world record, yellow yam, you couldn't find it in Jamaica. It was sold out.
Oh, I love it.
No, man.
It's almost like this fish is like a seasoning to the whole dish. Because the yam is starchy, it's good, but there's no seasoning on that. So you take a big bite of this, it's chewy, it's super salty, and then you balance it out with the yam over here. It is almost shocking to me to see something this complex, this delicious, just right here on the side of the street. Meanwhile, her grill is made out of tire rims.
Welcome to Jam Rock.
Yeah, dude.
If you want food without all the traffic buzzing by, might I suggest a cook shop? Small diners with a rotating menu and affordable prices.
What's more common then? Street food like we had already, or the cook shop like this?
They're both on the same connotation of level. I mean, some people feel for something on a certain day. You wake up, you want a crab, you want a soup. After that, no, this is lunch. So this is actually what we would do on a regular basis.
Today at Annie's, they're serving up something called Ackee. It's made even more special when you realize this national dish is nearly impossible to get outside of Jamaica. You'll see why soon.
That's looking good.
Yeah, man.
But first, an appetizer.
First of all, boiled bananas?
Boiled green banana.
What's going on there?
All of this on the left side, we don't call it banana, we don't call it yam, what we call it food.
Oh. It tastes 90% like a potato and 10% like an unripe banana. Oh, that's good though.
It's very good.
But I noticed like there's a lot of places where the USA has a lot of bread, Asia has a lot of rice, but so far here you just have a lot of starches.
Food.
Food.
Yeah, man.
Then here.
This is the liver.
From what animal?
Cow liver.
Coal?
Cow.
Oh, cow.
Cow.
Yeah, thank you.
These boiled green bananas are meant to be paired with this, a stewed liver, marinated in Jamaican seasonings and cooked down in oil.
Oh,
all the right notes.
This is glazed with this beautiful sweet and savory sauce. It's very dense and a little heavy, so I can see why that would pair well with the food.
The food.
Today, we're in luck, because this cook shop is cooking up Ackee and saltfish. This is the country's national dish.
Marvan?
Yes, sir.
And Marva is here to tell me all about it.
Pleasure to meet you. Do you two want to shake hands?
No, I want to just bust it off with Marva, make it
Of
respect.
course, yeah, respect all the time. Yeah.
Okay, see, here's the problem. I feel like I'm missing out. You're really connecting in a way that I can't, and I think it's the way I talk. It's a bit formal.
What? Wagwan is something you have to know right now.
How do I say nice to meet you?
Wagwan.
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 Patois is a mixture of English, Spanish, and the West African Akan language.
How long did you play there?
22 years.
All right.
But the vocabulary and pronunciation vary quite a bit from standard English.
Hey, bless up yourself.
Best of yourself.
And we all agree I'm not being racist?
No.
Fantastic. YouTube comments? There you go. Eat it.
Heated.
We're here for a very special reason. We're here for what I'm told is the national dish of Jamaica. It's called, what's it called?
Ackee.
Ackee originally comes from Africa,
It looks like something you would find from Avatar.
but its seeds were brought here in the 18th century.
It would have been closed up on the tree,
Right.
and then it pops open.
Yeah. It
that's how
releases
you know.
gases, actually. So
I release gas sometimes.
we
too.
all release gas when we eat this much.
From this beautiful flowering fruit, only one part is edible, and it must be prepared carefully.
You have to wait until it opens out, so the pod has to open before you consume it.
If ingested while unripe, while its gases remain inside, you could be victim to vomiting or worse. Some have even died.
Can I eat this raw?
Some people do eat it raw.
Am I some people right now?
I'm not.
I'm not either.
Oh. It tastes like boiled edamame beans. Well, I love that. This is so good.
Yes, I never eat it like that before.
To me, that was already great. But now you're gonna dress it up, you're gonna do way more to it. Marva, respect on manners.
You're welcome.
Preparing the ackee is a time-consuming process. The fleshy yellow bits must be removed from the black seed and the body of the plant. Now that we have our key ingredient, it's time to cook. First, veggies are cooked in a load of oil. Tomatoes, onions, scotch bonnets, and scallions are a must. But don't forget the saltfish. Next, boil the ackee and add it to the main pot with a dash of black pepper. The ackee and saltfish are paired with some dense fried dumplings made of flour, Lasco milk powder, and baking powder.
The national dish of Jamaica.
The national.
This was not on the syllabus, like a Johnny cake.
It is exactly a Johnny cake.
Yeah? You know, sometimes I do feel like a food expert.
You are a food expert.
It's not like I got a degree or something.
Nowadays, you get a degree with the amount of years you've been studying something or doing it as work. I'm pretty sure you have your doctorate by now.
Oh. But you wouldn't usually eat it plain.
That's what goes with the ackee and saltfish. Yo, you can't go wrong with the national.
Oh.
It's so good.
What the That is one of the best things I've ever had. Creamy, smooth. The flavor, after it's been cooked like this, it changes. You're not gonna like how I address it. It's like canned mushrooms. I like canned mushrooms.
I don't like canned mushrooms.
And before, it had a lot of body to it. Now it's like fluffy. It's so soft, it's creamy. This is outstanding.
Now you're getting into the gungo. Change the flavor profile by adding it to the Johnny cake. So, yeah man. Like reggae music, the influences that we have to Jamaica. Ackee is something that speaks Jamaica every time you taste it.
Is this something that's gone international?
It hasn't gone international like jerk chicken. It's something that is more local. But a reason for it being it's not readily grown up north or further. It's specific to here. Nowadays you can buy canned ackee, but I'm going to tell you right off the bat.
No, because we want that canned mushroom flavor, and that's not going to come from canned ackee. Thank you, chef.
Big up, chef.
The biggest ups possible.
That sounded more Russian.
I'm working on it.
1/3 of this country's population lives in this city. Kingston has varied culinary influences, African, Spanish, and British among them. Here you'll find the birthplace of jerk cooking and spices. You'll find the food Usain Bolt eats every morning, but you might also find certain offcuts that are turning on local eaters. Here's one now.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, man. Finally, you get some rice.
What am I looking at here?
Yeah, look at some curry cow foot with some broad beans.
These beans are so broad.
Our last location is actually not here. Just a few steps away, you'll find Annalise Restaurant, catering authentic Jamaican cuisine while utilizing some seriously unique cuts of meat. First up, curried cow foot.
What am I supposed to do with this?
That's been pressure cooked with broad beans.
If you're in Jamaica, you love that they give you that piece.
It's cowhead cankles. Look at this. You've got a bone right there, a big cross section, and then you can see the skin all around it right here. Oh, wow. It's gooey and gelatinous and spicy.
Seasoned well.
It's so thick and so rich. I mean, it's probably 10% protein and then a lot of fat and collagen in there.
Yeah, man.
But I love this texture. This is the kind of texture I couldn't appreciate it when I was a bit younger. I think I had to travel the world a bit more.
It grows on you after a while.
That is our appetizer. I think from here, we should go in, talk to the chef, and learn a lot more about this main course.
The main course is something tricky. Not everybody eat.
Oh, that laugh at the end was maniacal.
Chef Smith spent a lot of time in this kitchen, but before this, he worked in the back-breaking kitchens of New York.
Yeah, man.
When I asked him what he misses about the USA, he said, for today's final meal, he's offering up something
First of all,
barely recognizable.
I mean, if Salvador Dali was God and he designed a cow, that's what it would look like.
It comes straight from the butcher.
Like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Did he boil it?
Yeah, and scrape it.
Like all this now is edible, from the snout to the back of the brain and everything in between.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna make from this?
What I'm going to make from this, I'm going to make a dish. Yeah.
All right, well, sounds good. Let's get going.
This dish is known as cowhead brown stew. What may seem unique to you is a pretty common dish in this area.
There's a lot of things here that I had to remove.
Oh, so you don't eat that?
No, no.
All right, so you can eat almost everything, but not that part in particular.
No. This, You don't eat this either.
All right.
Alright, so I'm cleaning it up now.
Okay, so maybe you don't eat the whole thing, but okay, I'm telling you, you can eat a lot of it. All right, we got the tongue.
Over here. So this is the eye.
Now, I know for sure you can eat the eye. In Mexico, I had...
We don't eat the eye.
We used to dissect it in school.
Some people eat it, but I don't do it like that. If you don't clean it properly, then you won't get a nice taste from it.
We want a nice
We
dish.
want a nice taste.
All right, Mr. Smith, this is fantastic. I can't wait to try out this dish. We'll see you soon.
The flavor base begins with scallions, thyme, onions, and scotch bonnet peppers, used to saturate the cow head along with jerk seasoning and browning sauce. Pressure cook for 15 minutes before finally adding in the beans.
So, same rice.
Same rice.
And then here you can see big, thick pieces of skin. They're so jelly-like. It's so gelatinous. Try it out. Oh, it's so soft.
So tender.
We had skin earlier today, also cow skin, but that one was a lot more chewy. This is super soft.
Yeah, man. The sauce is thick.
Rich, heavy, with a little bit of heat, nice starchy beans, and just super gelatinous, wiggly-ass meat.
Nice. But what you're supposed to do is mix up everything.
Mix it up, should all balance each other out, right?
Yeah, man, everything's supposed to balance everything and come together.
Delicious, but man, it's a great start.
Jamaica has a lot to offer, and for this to be the start of your journey, I don't think you could ask for anything more because the flavors are there, the unique dishes are there.
Part of this journey for me is cracking the code, learning more about the people. How is it that just such a small island could be so powerful and can produce so many icons?
We're little but we're Talawa, the energy, the vibe of Jamaica, the inspiration throughout. I mean, you speak of Bob Marley's. We are the birthplace of Marcus Garvey. We have great athletes. Usain Bolt is a living legend. We have the fastest woman alive. NBA as well. Patrick Ewing is Jamaican. So this little place has provided so many people with the opportunity to be great. And it comes from within. It's something that we take pride in. No matter where in the world you go, we represent Jamaica and we always say, yeah, this is where the heart is home.
And would you say Sean Kingston is the most iconic of all those people? You make me Best Ever Food Review Show is a small team of independent creators, and everything we do here works because of you guys. Click the link in our description to join our Patreon and receive exclusive benefits. A peace. Oh, you're doing great. I feel like you've handled a lot of crabs in your day.
Yeah, the right kind of crabs. Sorry.
Wait, what does that mean? I'm not sure if my audience, especially 12 and under, knows what that.
Yeah, never mind.
What do you like about cow skin?
It's nice.
Wow, you're more sweaty than me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a compliment. A little sleepy.
You can do it.
No, I can't.
You can do it.
I'm falling asleep. I ate so much heavy food today. It's so good. Eventually it catches up with you.
So what we do with this?
Go in the garbage.
Do you have any pets at home? Where'd you learn this recipe from?
Just cook it and know to cook it nice and properly.
Boom, so that's the end of our first video here in Jamaica, but many more to come. I want to say a huge thank you to my man right here, Matt.
Respect, brother.
You can follow Matt on YouTube at Jamaica Food Boss. He has tons of fun food videos for you to see there. Please enjoy. That is it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.